The first question is you've got to answer, you've answered it to yourself that you want to sell. So we take a hard look at the books and the records, make sure that they're in a position that will represent them in the best possible light. It's not necessarily a given period of time. I've worked with clients for many years in structuring and doing things with the business that will ultimately take all the positive characteristics and highlight them when we go to the marketplace. Now, having everything done, having the books and records done, having a pipeline of business going forward, then what we do is we attempt to put a value on it within a given range. And if that range is acceptable for the seller, then we take it to market. And our taking it to market, we have about a 5-step process that we go through. We expose it to buyers that we know are out there and talking to us every day. They're sending us emails, they're calling us. We know they're very active in the marketplace. And then the second level is we go to our database that is built. We've built our database. We have financial buyers, we have strategic buyers. And we notify them that we have this business opportunity for sale. And then as we are filtering through the inquiries, the ones that step up to the plate and provide all the confidential agreements that we ask for from a buyer's perspective, so that we remain a confidential transaction, then they get involved with the business, possibly first a phone call with the buyer and the seller and myself. If there's a continuation of both parties, then we do a site visit. We go out, we visit, we look at the physical business itself. And then if there's interest beyond that, we ask the buyer where he wants to go. Does he want to make an offer, or does he just want to pass? If he says, no, I want to make an offer, then we'll help him put together, structure an offer that will go to the seller. And if we get it to the seller and the seller accepts that offer, then we'll help the buyer with its funding. If they don't have the funding, we'll work with him to reach out to the various financial institutions to get that transaction funded. Once it's funded, then we know we're heading towards a closing date. And during that period of time, from the funding of the transaction to the transaction, there can be more due diligence made between the buyer and the seller, and there also can be more agreement on transitional time, agreement on what they're going to do together after the transaction. And then the transaction happens, and hopefully everybody's satisfied and happy, and then I'll follow up with both parties in about 30 days to make sure that everything, the glue is all there and everything's going well for them.